Hi guys, please ignore the lighting. It is officially too bright in here for recording videos, but I must get this done. Welcome back to the Melanin Nexus, and today we are talking about hobbies. So the Melanin Nexus is the place where I get to discuss all the different things that I love to do in my free time with y'all. And so let's go down the list, shall we? Obviously, the first hobby that is such a big hobby that I have its own devoted place. We are here in my library right now as I record, and that of course is reading. Reading has been something that has always been a part of my life. Even when I was younger, not only did my parents encourage reading, but they really helped facilitate my love of reading. And though it kind of fell off, you know, in college, that was mainly because, you know, we're forced to read books for class. I really started picking back up this hobby when I moved to Texas for my first job, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any friends, but what I did have was a library card. And so reading has really taken off, and now that I have my house, this room right here is the room where most of my plants live, but also where all of my books live. And I love reading so much that is actually why I'm talking about it first, because if you love reading and love talking about books, head over to Read with Melanin to get more about my library, my books, and everything. But because I'm talking about hobbies, I did not want to exclude that one, because that one is probably the most consistent hobby that I do. It may not be I haven't gone 1 month in a while where I haven't read at least one book. So I just wanted to bring that as the forefront. My second hobby is in fact drawing different forms of art. I've taken into really trying to do more digital art. It just means I have to buy less supplies really. And plus I use a lot of digital art for my business that is Melanin Eclectic on melanineclectic.com. And so though most of my art time has been devoted to making products, I do find that I have started finding a joy in creating the artwork for my projects again, which is making my art really transcend to a different level. I feel like my art style has changed so much in the past 7 years, 6 or 7 years. I don't know how long I've been doing. My resurgence of drawing happened when I moved back to Texas, or moved to Texas in 2012. So it has strongly progressed. I'm almost done with the sketchbook that I started years ago, and I can't wait to buy a new sketchbook, not even gonna lie. I cannot wait. But I will be doing sketchbook type things on here. There is no set schedule for which hobby is going to be showcased at which time. It's literally when I do them. I am not a person that stays on one hobby for a long time. I switch a lot. I get distracted and move on to something else. It really happens a lot with me. So that's how I'm going to treat this channel. I'm going to treat this channel the way that I live my life with my hobbies. And so I'm not going to be curating this channel to be like, oh, well, I'm going to show you guys this whole project. You might see a part 1 of me doing something, and you won't see that part 2 until much later. Which brings me to my third hobby, which has been building miniatures. Yeah, I've only built one miniature, and even then it's not finished because I haven't done the lighting, put the lighting on, or put the extra foliage that I want to put around it. But I already bought 2 more miniature kits, including one of the Reading Nook ones. And so when am I going to start that? I don't know, but I realized that building miniatures and building Legos, oh my God, light, stop being so disrespectful. This is what happens when you film in natural light. You have to deal with the fluctuations. But yes, I want to build Legos now. I have always had an interest in building Legos, but I just have never let myself do it. Plus they were releasing the flower ones, which I obviously wanted, but they weren't making the flower ones that came with vases. But I know that there's going to be 2 Lego kits that I want that are released in August that I'm definitely going to be getting, and I will be taking you guys along with me for that. But building miniatures, Legos, those kind of things, they shut my brain off, if that makes sense. Because I fidget a lot, it's hard for me to sit still, and I always feel like my brain is going 1,012 miles a minute. So it shuts my brain off. I feel very at peace. I end up kind of zoning out, and I could spend 6 hours working on a miniature and just feeling very at peace with my tweezers and my glue and like all of that. It's kind of the way that some people look at coloring. That's what building miniatures does for me. And I'm gonna show y'all what I've been doing on the side. It's been one of those things. And also on top of miniatures, it's been collecting different nerd things, different nerd fandom things. Like I do collect Funkos, obviously, but I have a doll collection that I collected from Disney. Everything Ironheart, like I buy all Ironheart things, all Moon Girl things. Those things I definitely like obsessed with. So yeah, we'll be showing those. Like I believe that hobbying of collecting things is a hobby. So yeah. Next one. The next hobby that I currently enjoy regularly is video games. Currently I have a PS5, PS4, and a Switch, but I'm also in the process of building a gaming PC, which has been very interesting. I've been doing it with my brother because I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm not very good at computers. So like I was saying, I'm actually not very good with computers. Like I understand how to use a computer, that kind of thing, you know, typical millennial. I know how to use a computer, but as far as building my own PC, it was something that I wanted to do, but found it to be very daunting. I do have a video coming up where we're gonna talk about my gaming setup and like the things that I've already purchased. And I'm not rich, so I have been buying pieces like a little bit at a time. So I will show you what I've already purchased and things that I am looking for the space, plus the space itself. And if you guys have questions about how to build your PC, I'll ask my brother because that's who I have been using to help me build my PC. And then we can start talking about the games that I want to play and things of that nature. So we can definitely talk about that on a later date. But gaming, I'm a gamer. So I created a Britney list at the beginning of this year. It's basically a bucket list of things that I want to do this year. And like to make these things happen, I have to take the initiative. And for that very reason, it's really a testament to me. It's one of those things that I made where it's like, I'm doing this for myself, and the hardest person to show up for me, because I am a people pleaser and I'm somebody that like feels like I have to get the validation of other people, which is something I'm working on in therapy. But I don't show up for myself. I will quit on myself, or I will not do promises that I like gave myself. I will figure out a reason and a justifiable reason to not do that when it comes to me and my life and my like just me. And so I made a Britney list, and things on the Britney list are like things that I've put off for one reason or another, or things that I didn't do out of fear or because, you know, I was afraid of how people would think. Simple things like this year you were gonna see 2 new tattoos appear here. And I think I found the tattoo artist. And right now I am literally trying to talk myself into doing it, because for so long, you know, you're told like, don't get tattoos that are visible. Yeah. Same way I got this nose ring is the same way I'm getting those tattoos. I'm telling myself that that might be a this month thing, but we will see. But I say all of that to say, one of the other major things on the list this year is to cosplay again. And I am literally in the process of sewing my own cosplay outfit, and it has proven to be so wonderful. I was going to vlog the entire thing, but it has turned into something so much more valuable to me. And it's one-on-one time with me and my mom. And my mom has been walking me through this sewing process, but also we have been having a lot of very interesting conversations about her and her life, and I've been learning so many different things about my mom while also like learning how to sew, and I don't want to put that on social media. And so I've been recording myself clips to add in, so when I actually like show you guys the final fit, like you'll get clips of me working on it before. But I've decided that this is something that I want to keep between me and my mom, and I'll be keeping the clips where it's like her talking while I'm sewing as like a personal thing to me, and it just makes me really happy. It is an unintended benefit to doing things for me that make me happy. So I feel very blessed, and I'm very happy that I changed this channel to just be the catch-all channel. It fits my mind, and honestly, talking about all of these things with you guys is giving me peace. It's giving me another moment of happiness. If I'm gonna be real with y'all, it's like, wow, thank you. I can like dump this out somewhere. So yeah, if you guys like the Melanin Nexus, I know that this channel has been dormant for a while, but the channel is coming back. And as I continue to make myself happy, I will continue to share the things that make me happy with you guys over on this channel. We may be introducing some form of journaling because I have turned my just sitting down and writing until my hand cramps into more of a junk journaling style, which I totally blame on Troy Nicole from Ink Floor Studios. You also need to go check out her TikTok because it makes me want to junk journal more because of her. So I blame her. I don't even know if Troy watches the channel, but if she does, I'll get a text from her. I say all that to say thank y'all so much for coming back to the Nexus. I hope that this is a safe space for all. Thank y'all so much for coming by, and until the next video, bye.